I am not in Chicago, but I am in a hotel room yet again. I think I slept in more hotel rooms in 2025 than I have my own bed. It's crazy. I'm in Fredericksburg. I'll be releasing some YouTube shorts, maybe before or after this video, showcasing the progress on my Airbnb for audiophiles, but also for non-audiophiles too. Lots of cool things that's going to incorporate one thing that you saw at Axpona, room treatment from RD Acoustics. Lots of information coming there. I think I'm at over 70 videos from Axpona, but still have a ton of stuff to get to you, including stuff that Dave filmed for me and a video like I'm going to release today. This video I thought deserved its own little intro and siloable video, and it has to do with that Fourier transform video. I did release a video where I went in there. They didn't have it set up where it could be working. It's basically a prototype, guys. They're still evolving with this thing. And what he's been actually emailing me for over 2 years and even offering to fly me out to get my thoughts on this design, how it's, what I thought of it. And I felt bad because I couldn't make it in Seattle when he first brought it to a show, but Bob featured it, and it was a much earlier iteration of the prototype. And this is his more advanced prototype, but still in the early stages. And he wanted to get my honest feedback. And so I asked him, do you want me to record it? Do you okay for getting, my blunt feedback? And he said, that's fine. So I recorded it, and I recorded it for you guys. And I think the important takeaway, guys, is this deserves a lot of credit for all the work that went into it, all the thought. This is what the hobby's all about, people like this. Now, you're probably not going to hear the most flattering things of what the sound sounded like on the particular song. And one thing I want to clarify is one thing that I heard bad about the song, it was due to an Amazon recording that I don't usually use. I use Qobuz. He did find that out later. He told me. But there's still other issues that still needed to be resolved with that speaker. But how far he's come with it, what the design concept is, different from any other speaker on the planet, and how good it's got to be, at least even audible at this point, is insane. And I think the potential is there for when he gets this finalized product. Now, I don't know if this will ever become a viable commercial product. I mean, it's just got so many channels, so many wires, so many amplifications, so many drivers. But again, this is the type of thing I do on my channel. It's not just about covering big rooms and big brand names. It's about finding those diamonds in the rough, finding those people that are passionate, people that just have that thirst for advancing this hobby, even at their own peril, financially and time-wise. This is not probably a venture that's lucrative, but this is what I'm all about in the hobby. And to that end, I'm gonna have tons more content from people like Wendell Diller, still innovating in the hobby. Can't wait to share you that video. I got a private demo of his collaboration and new subwoofer. Stay tuned for that. Tons of stuff from Edgar and the Potpourri Room still to come. So enjoy this video on the Fourier Transform. I think if you're like me, you can appreciate a guy like this that's really trying to do something out of the box. Enjoy, guys. All right, the craziest speaker ever made. Let's see if it's ready to be listened to. Is it ready to be listened to?
It is, and it's much better.
Oh, close the door.
Close the door.
Nobody else in.
Nobody else.
See right there.
All right, let's see. Oh, I know this song. This is Norah Jones.
Tell me what you see.
Wow, this just looks so good. Like missiles.
That you'd like to see me too.
Probably need a little volume.
Okay.
'Cause my heart is full of no blood, and my cup is full of no love. I couldn't take another sip, even if I wanted.
Let me know when you want
But
me
it's
to play something else.
not too
Yeah, let's keep this on for a little while.
Okay.
It's not too late for love. My love
I move this chair up
Yeah,
closer?
sure.
I'm gonna I want to get near field for this.
You should get way up here if you want to get up here.
Yeah.
It's like very immersive.
Nice. Did you take any measurements in the room?
Yeah.
And what,
Yeah. Yesterday we didn't sound nearly as good as today.
Okay. You took them at that listening position?
Yeah.
Was it like flat between 100 and 250?
Well, we don't. We use that as a reference, and then we fine tune it by ear.
Okay.
Girl, I'll treat you like a queen if you were mine. I swear I'll treat you just like a queen. I'll make you happy. You wouldn't have to work. You wouldn't have to worry about a doggone thing if you were mine. I'll stay in your kitchen all the time if you were mine. I'll stay. I'll take you with me everywhere I go, all around the world, so the world would know that I found a lady and I love her so. If you were mine, I'll sing you a love song every night if you were mine. I'll sing you a love song every single night. I'll hold you close and squeeze you tight until you tell me everything is alright. Do you feel alright? Do you feel alright? I wanna know, do you feel alright? Baby, do you feel alright? Do you feel, baby, do you feel alright? I wanna know.
Okay, we can try something else.
I thought I'd try some old
Oh, yeah.
recording.
So is this the,
St. James Infirmary with Louis Armstrong.
I know, but there's two versions on that. Look at
I think we got the new version here. Yeah.
look at the album. Click the album. Satchmo plays King. There's usually two versions. See? You're playing the first version.
Oh, you want to hear the second one?
The second version is actually, in my opinion, a little better, but it's. I don't know, you got a little bit of crackling there. Something's going on.
That kind of thing I check with headphones, and usually it's in the headphones as well.
No, well, I know this track, but so I would check that one.
It's infrared. Saw my baby there. She was stretched out on a long white table. So cold, so sweet, so fair. Let her go, let her go. God bless her. Wherever she may be, she can search this wide world over, but she'll never find a sweet man like me.
Okay, you could turn it. So,
When I die,
all right. It's definitely imaging floor to ceiling, exactly how I would not expect the speaker to do. I mean, it's really like this. You got that nailed down. You got to do something. There's something up there in the high frequencies that's wrong with that song, to be honest with you.
Well, I'll listen on the headphones.
Yeah, listen on the headphones.
Usually,
I know that song very well.
yeah, okay.
So it shouldn't have that
Could have been that
scratchiness.
different version. That was the first boat was on the second version.
It's
too?
on both. It shouldn't be to that level on either of those versions. Yeah, I know that. I know that
Well, here's
CD
one of the
really
good
well.
things about the speaker. You can,
Okay,
if
good.
there's something under that, when we discover this too, we'll find something and we'll check and it's not quite right. You can go in there and really,
That's what I was.
they
Yeah.
got a particular frequency and kill it. Then you got to listen to a lot of other stuff, make sure it didn't, do something else. But it's kind of like going in and recording or something doesn't.
Well, you've
sound
got
right.
so many channels. It's very
Yeah.
difficult. So this is a system that's going to take some dialing in.
Yeah.
Very much difficult to do in a show condition. And then when I move my seat, I guarantee you, the measurements between 100 and 250,
I know they're completely
not good.
different,
I mean,
Oh, you
it's
mean the
missing the
speaker.
bass. It's missing frequencies between 100 and 250, guaranteed, because of the vocals. He doesn't have that. The fullness of his voice should be much more full. But it changes depending on where I sit. So this is the same room issue we had in the potpourri room, because there is just the
Every
nature of
spot in
these
the room,
rooms.
You get a different.
Yeah.
You get a different way.
And then I moved it up, but then I heard the subs a lot more. So this is one of those cases where you just need to find the right spot.
Yeah.
But because you have DSP, you can dial this thing in. And I look for the full range potential and then what you can do, and can it image and disappear? I was a little worried with this many drivers that it wouldn't disappear. So you've been able to accomplish that. I really couldn't tell where the sound was coming from in terms of drivers. And even though visually, acoustically, you would pinpoint it. But tonally, I think you still need to navigate some room issues and whatever issue is on that high frequency side. But that's my brutally honest feedback.
All right.
You're basically, I think everything with DSP you can correct, but you might want to dial it in a little more. Most people that have heard that track, though, will tell you the same thing. So yeah, play it on a headphone.
No, there's a harshness there that I heard too. The very beginning, the voice was coming in.
Yeah, and on some of the best systems, he will be basically recreated in front of you in 3D, and it's very eerie how good an old recording.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
But right now, it's still in that AM radio kind of sound. But it's not so much something that's not fixable. That sometimes it's just the room, some kind of, maybe there's too much gain in one of the tweeters or something. But just maybe tweak it a little bit more, take some more measurements, maybe from this position.
All right.
I kind of liked it a little closer and more immersive.
Okay.
Because I got more immersed in the music there, and the imaging was good both places. And actually, you would give people two sweet spots potentially. But I mean, this is just a tremendous project that nobody's ever even thought of trying to do. So it's pretty amazing that you're getting the level that you're getting now. I got to say, I was very much skeptical. You know, anybody that could even do something like this, I thought for sure you would have, you know, comb filtering issues, and mounting the drivers this way is very atypical of what you would see. So to get what you're getting is thumbs up. Tweaking it and fine tuning it for this room is probably the next.
Maybe drop by again tomorrow and I'll see if we can address some of these issues.
Yeah, I mean, take some measurements from there and tell me what it shows between 100 and 250 hertz. I guarantee you have a suck out
I
there.
have a tendency to drop those.
Oh, you do?
Because I find that that's in the frequency range where I seem to get, you know, I don't call them standing waves, but I get some.
Well, it could excite the
in there
room.
That's unnatural,
It could excite the room, but.
And, you know, so I dip it because otherwise you hear
Okay,
something
well,
that's not really in the
So if you
voice.
did it intentionally, then yeah, I heard that.
Yeah.
But I would honestly not do that.
Okay,
It,
well,
it makes
I'll
all
try it
male
again, yeah.
vocals. It makes all male vocals sound hollow and AM radio-ish, like he sounded there. The trade-off is, yes, you could excite a room mode, but that's just the way it goes. You know, I mean, people cannot fault you in a room like this for exciting room modes, or if that rattles, it rattles. Okay, that's just the way it is. At least Louis Armstrong sounded like Louis Armstrong. You don't want to take the depth of his voice out between 100 and 200 hertz. You know, that's very important, I think. But yeah, then do that if you can do that change.
All right.
I think that one change alone, if you want my honest opinion, you know, for my taste, I would always keep 100 to 250 hertz flat, because you take anything out there, it's not going to sound.
Well, I know
male
that
vocals aren't going to sound right.
most of the meat of all the music's, you know, below 500 hertz.
Yes, yeah,
That's where you got to have
even
as accurate as possible.
and almost everything's under 900
all
hertz.
the
Yeah,
fundamentals are
yeah,
down there. Now, most of the harmonics are below 1500 hertz. So.
yeah. So, no, this is a marvel of engineering. You deserve major kudos for pulling this off, and actually, the aesthetic is quite cool. It's one of the coolest looking speakers I've ever seen.
Well, let us fix that for you and come back sometime.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I wanted to give you what you wanted. Was
You
my
did.
honest
And
feedback.
No, that's exactly what
I don't want to
wanted, and
bullshit
we'll
you.
take- No,
Yes.
no, that's exactly
But that's it.
what we
I'm
wanted.
telling you what I'm hearing. I know for a fact you're sucking out in 100 to 250 hertz, and that alone, you fix that, it'll sound a lot better.
Okay, we'll
Okay.
do that.